It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Harrison Nevis to get this one started. And we're off from Acrisure. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. And off to Cook here, out of the zone read. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back to throw. Lofts it deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
70.
They're throwing it. And he hauls in the interception. Kicked off by Carson Schlesinger. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Harrison Nevis on to try the point after. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds.
Right there, hurt. Here we go, shot. Viking, 18. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
70.
Going now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
Okay,
I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Let's go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Reload. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw, needing a first. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Come on.
Still sticking with the passing game. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Panther Street. Viking, 18, go.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Oh, he drops a touch at the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Go, Reed.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Pass it in close. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision, that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Hey, check this.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he's got it. It's in close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go. Go, Rick.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Johnson is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Browns 6.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Levis now for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Browns 13, Steelers 7. To kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He takes off with it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Press all 80. Ready.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Panthers 60. Panthers go.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Pass play now. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take the lead on that successful kick.
Browns 13. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Into the house it goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Thornton in motion right. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play fake, it's Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. Well, taken down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go now.
Now run by Cook. Keeps away from one. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Again, it's Cook. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers looking at 3rd and 4.
Go check! Go check! Ready!
Back to throw now. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
Here we go! Crack all 80! Go!
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Judkins out the middle. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get it? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Nevis now for the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
18 Bradley, 18 Bradley.
Milton now. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 6.
27, Steelers 21.
Mevis ready to send this one away.
Mevis to kick off.
On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 77 Cougars.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. To throw, Milton. Called in by Njoku, left side. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. He has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Go.
Another one for Judkins. And you'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Zone read. This is Judkins. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Going in motion right. Third down run from Judkins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let go. 19 Charger.
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
At the 9-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Running back sent in motion. This time it's a passing play. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Toss play here. Judkins. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Viking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one gonna go against the D. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Ready. Cowboy.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Returnable from the 1. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
Hand off to Cook here, out of his own read. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. Now we've got some whistles as we see an injured player, and pretty quick to identify. It's Pat Freiermuth who was hurt on the play. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
19 tight, not ready.
Milton out of the pistol here. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready.
First and goal, Judkins. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns hold an 11-point advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead up to 12. Nevis ready to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Man, hey, Cougar 19. Ready.
This is Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
18, 5 here.
He's going to throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's caught at the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Ready.
It's Judkins on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the jump.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. Go.
Another game to Junkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
Ready.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So goes to the hurry up here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. They've got first down from the 31.
Right there, hurt. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of
Ready,
9.
set.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Panther Street, Panther 70 Lions. Ready.
Another one for Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Within short.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Let's go. Viking 18. Flat. Street.
4th down. He calls his own number on the option. Oh, no. The ball is loose. And the fumble recovery is made.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Got it. Ready.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, check out. Street. Hey. Let's go.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Going power with a big tight end. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
41. Browns 40. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Five DBs out there for the Steelers, 3rd down.
Let's go now! 70,
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Throwing it again here. Brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready?
From the gun, Judkins. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Finds him beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, come on.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns down by only 1. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Alert! Alert!
Judkins running between the tackles. Good hit on the Browns here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80. Set up. Let go.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Go. Ready.
Judkins can't fight past that line, and they stop him at the 3. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Let's go.
One more time with Judkins. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done. But into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
Tag. Just go.
They look to throw it. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with a hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on second down. Back to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got 3 routes in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Here we
The
go.
Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here he is to throw. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
Into
go.
the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Pittsburgh.